Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be doing a little homemaking. Now that I have a lot of energy, I love to clean the house, do some organization, and just cook great meals for my family. So join me as I do all this plus more in today's video. Typically these days I'm awake by 4 o'clock, sometimes even 3 o'clock. So when I wake up like that, I just do some devotion, put on some of my messages that I like to listen to from Pastor John MacArthur, and then I just go about doing some organization or cleaning, because all through my first trimester I couldn't do any of these things. I was, going through really bad nausea and vomiting, frequent trips to the hospital. All this gist has already been uploaded in my pregnancy vlog video that is available on the channel, so you can just go and watch that to just get up to speed with where we are. So today I'm starting off in the kitchen. I actually have a cake to bake for a client. So I think I've mentioned this in one of my older videos that I'm very selective about the cake orders I work on these days. Even though I love decorating cakes, I love making desserts for customers, for my brides. I love creating wedding cakes, and just the entire process is one of my favorite things that I love to do. But the work involved is a lot. It's a lot of work, a lot is just a lot, So I am trying as much as possible to just take orders that are worth it, cake orders that are like profitable, and I like to work on designs that I really want to work on, so because I'm able to do this because cake decorating is not my sole source of income. I also do content creation for brands. I have an Instagram channel where I create content for an Instagram page where I create content for brands, so I'm able to do the two of them, to earn a good enough living. So I'm able to, just be selective about the cake orders that I work on. So today I have a regular client. This client actually orders her cake from the UK for her family members here in Nigeria. So this morning, after organizing a drawer I've been wanting to organize, so my son Kamire is able to reach a particular drawer to take his plates and spoons. So I've been wanting to just organize that drawer really well, transfer all his eating utensils, his plates, his spoons, his cutleries into that drawer and not leave them scattered around, so it's easy for him to just open the drawer and pick up whatever he wants to pick up from there. And then some pots that were in that drawer, I just moved them to other drawers, cleaned the drawers first, and then I moved them there. So now that entire space is organized, which I've been wanting to do. Other things that I didn't record myself doing is just completely organizing the drawers in my kitchen, the entire drawers. So I cleaned them, because for months everything was just left dusty, and dirty. So I took time, now that I have a lot of energy, cleaned out the entire drawers, and just did some organization. So that particular drawer where Kami has his eating utensils was the last one that I had to do. So I'm glad that I've gotten that done. Then after the cleaning, I had to make fondant. So I love to make my own fondant from scratch. So I made the fondant, colored it, and that one is ready for the cake. now that I have my fondant, I'm now ready to start working on decorating this cake. So the first thing I do is to remove the cakes from the pans, tot them and cut them up and then fill them with buttercream. And then I move on to my other steps. So I worked on this cake all day. Well, not all day, all morning. When I was done, I just left it and decided to do the final decorating in the evening. And as you can see, Camille loves to help me in the kitchen. Is such a fantastic little boy. He wants to help me wash plates. He wants to help me anything exciting that I'm doing in the kitchen. He wants to be involved. So the cake is done now. So I'll just pack it up and we are delivering this cake tomorrow morning. Cake out of the way and done. The client absolutely loved the cake. So now I'm ready to clean the house. This is another day. So I'm starting off with the kitchen. Before I even begin cleaning properly, I need to get Camille's food ready for school because he's going to school today. So the first thing I do is just to clean my cooker. I'm always cleaning the cooker. This cooker is a power horse. It was actually bought this cooker secondhand from a sister from church that was moving into a new apartment, and the cooker was just too big for her to take along. So she decided to sell it off. And this cooker has just been fantastic. That's where I bake my cakes. That's where I cook all my meals. So it's always dirty, so I constantly have to clean it. And before I start any cooking projects, any new cooking project, I just like to tidy up the kitchen first. Clean the cooker, clean the sink, wash any dirty dishes. So I'll get that one started first before I get Camille's food ready for school and pack up his lunch bag and his school bag before I now get into cleaning the house properly. food was cooking, I went ahead to sweep the kitchen and sweep my office. So now Kami's food is ready, his bag is packed, so I'm moving into the living room. My wonderful darling husband is getting Kami ready because to bathe him and just to wear his school uniform, all that task has been handed over to my husband because I can't really bend much, because of my growing bump. So my husband handles that. So while he's doing that, I'm just hurriedly sweeping the dining room and the living room. Now, as you can see, there are a lot of scattered toys everywhere. There's always toys to be picked in this house. Even though Kami, we've trained him to pick his toys, but there are sometimes as he's playing with them, he will just slip off. So when he does that, I'll just help him, pick the toys and put them away. And then my chairs have to be constantly fluffed all the time because of the way the cushions are. And I'm always fishing out one or two things that Kami has hidden in between the cushions, which is always very funny to me. Some things that will be missing for days, I'll just check in between the cushion and find them. So it's very funny how, he makes us to go hunting for items that we are looking for around the house. So after fluffing the cushions, I just like to clean the chairs with a wet soapy rag because Kami likes to eat sometimes in front of the TV. So any food stains, and any crayon stains, biro stains, the wet rag, the wet soapy rag just takes care of any of that. Ready for school now, so his dad is just getting ready, so he will go and drop him off before he heads out to work. So while he's doing that, I have the entire house empty so I can focus on my cleaning. So after sweeping, I go ahead to mop the entire house with soapy water and bleach. So I'm currently saving to buy a vacuum cleaner. I've been seeing a lot of options online. I'm even confused. I don't even know which one to buy. So if you have any recommendations for me on a good vacuum cleaner, maybe a vacuum cleaner that also mops, that sweeps and mops at the same time, please leave them in the comment section below. I would love to take a look at any of your ideas. So after mopping, I now go ahead to dust. My house is always dusty, always dusty. So I have to just go around with a sometimes dry rag, depending on what I'm cleaning. So I go around with either a dry rag or a wet rag and just dust everywhere. Then I clean the dining table and just put everything back into its place. cleaning my master bathroom and all the other rooms, and that's because I like to split the work into maybe 2 days or 3 days. So I think I've already cleaned the room like yesterday, so that the work is not just too much for me. So after cleaning, the entire house is now clean and spotless, just the way I like it. So I'm just doing some tidying up, filling some jars in the kitchen, because on this day I had some content to film, and there's just nothing like a clean and tidy house. So for dinner tonight, I'm making one of my favorite meals I love to make. It comes together really, really fast. That's one of the reasons why I like it, and it's also very delicious. And it's a family favorite in this house. And it's my roasted potatoes and chicken bake. Or I really don't have a name, but I've made this severally on this channel. I think I even have a short uploaded, that has the details on how I make the dish. So after making it, looks really delicious. Looks really good. We had a fantastic dinner tonight. Thank you so much for joining me in today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give the video a like, and if you are new, make sure to subscribe to this channel for more homemaking, motherhood videos. Thank you once again, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.